I'm Keontae and I'm back with another video. In my last Q&A video, I said for y'all to put in the comments any other videos y'all wanted to see me do, whether it's like story time, like any type of videos y'all wanted me to do. I saw some story times and I was like, okay, I could do some story time. So today I'm gonna tell y'all, before I did this video, I was really thinking about if I should do it or not. But you know, I get some people asking me, like when I post stuff about, you know, like my cousin, they ask like, you know, they ask what happened, and like I figured that I would do a Q&A about it. So like, I mean, not a Q&A, I would do a story time about it, because it'll always be like, it'll always be with me, you know, they'll always be with me, like no matter what. So I don't know, I just thought that if I was to do a story time, I'd do story time about them. My little cousin was like, we was close, like we was so close. Like when I say we was close, bro, me and my cousin was, and I'm gonna say this too. You know how like somebody who you grow up with like all your life, like, and y'all just so close that like, I'm just gonna say like, somebody who you grew up with all your life and y'all just so close, like y'all do a lot of stuff together, y'all got so many memories, and it's like they become family. Like, you know, friends that, you know, that's been around you, that's been around your family, you've been around their family. It's like, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of hard, like trying to do this video, but I knew it was gonna be hard. But I'm trying to, you know, like trying to get it together. So I'm gonna try to get it together. All right. So yeah, you know, like we was, bro, when I say we was close, it was 4 of us. It was me, it was my cousin Delfonte, it was my cousin Vincent, and then it was our friend Chris. Like we was like, bro, we was tight, bro. We did everything together, bro. We was just like, the 4 of us was just like, you couldn't do nothing with us. Like we was unstoppable. Like we was, bro, we was like we was together every day, just doing all type of stuff, going stores, making funny videos in stores. We were just like living it up, just like being us, and just like, you feel me, like doing what friends do, you feel me? So yeah, when you grow up with somebody for so long and years after knowing each other, y'all become like family. So that's where like the cousin part come in at. Like, and then I've been calling him my cousin for the longest, so hey, I'm gonna keep calling him my cousin. So in August 31st, I was outside. I was on Facebook Live. First I was on Snapchat, you know, I was on Snapchat. Man, I was ranting about, I was making a rant on Snapchat. First, I was on Snapchat, I was talking, you feel me? I was making a rant, you know, telling stories on Snap. And then I had went on Facebook. No, okay. First, I was about to go get something to eat from Taco Bell. And then I got on, I was like, oh, I'm looking in the camera. Like before I left to go get something to eat, I'm looking in the camera. I'm like, okay, I look, you know. So I'm on Snap telling stories, and then I'll go on Facebook Live. And you know, I'm talking to the live people, whatever. I'm talking to the Facebook Live people, whatever. And then y'all, I don't know, this hard. Doing this video is like, it's hard. But I knew it was gonna be hard before I did anyway, but I still wanted to do it. I'm on Facebook Live, and my mama called me. Like, she called and I answered it. I'm thinking like, you know, my mom was at work. I'm telling her like, I'm about to go get some food, I'm about to go get something to eat. And she called me and she was like, she was crying. And I'm like, I'm trying to like understand, like when she first called and she was crying, my heart just dropped. And she was trying to like, you know, she was trying to tell me what happened. And I'm just like, I'm panicking, like I'm like, what happened? She was like, man drowned. crying, but like I'm trying to understand, like, you know, what she's saying. I'm like, what happened? I'm panicking. I'm like, what happened? What happened? She was like, you know, man drowned. I'm hoping, like, when she was like, man drowned. I'm like, I'm hoping it's I'm hoping it's another man. I was just hoping like it wasn't the one that, you know, it wasn't the one. I'm hoping like I hope this not the one that I think she's talking about. And she was like, yeah, man and Chris drowned. So when she said, like, when she was like, man and Chris drowned, I already knew. Like, I'm like, what happened? And she was like, yeah, his mom. She was like, his mama just called and said they was at a beach and they drowned. And I'm like, damn, like, this not real right now. Like, this not happening. I would have never ever saw this happen. And I'm just like, bro, like, I hope this not real. This not real. This is not real. This can't be real. After that, she was like, I'm about to come home from work and we about to leave to go to Michigan because my cousin, they stay in Michigan. I'm trying to call his older brother Delphonte. I'm trying to call him. He not answering. I'm calling him. He not answering. And I'm messaging him. You know, he not answering. He not replying. He finally answered. He finally answered the phone. And he like, and I'm crying. I'm like, bro. I'm like, what happened? You know? And he like, he was like, bro, he crying. And when I heard him cry, I'm like, something, like this got to be real, because I never heard. I don't think I never heard him like. I don't think I never heard him cry. Oh, my brother. Oh my God, bro. Like, this is really real. Like, this is crazy. What exactly happened? And he was like, yeah, they was at the beach and they was in the. But they didn't go far into, like, they was at the beach, but they didn't go far into the water. They was just like, they was close enough to the, you know, to the sand. But a wave current had came and hit them. And the wave, they was like, they was hard. They was hitting hard and they couldn't swim. So I was just praying and praying. I was crying so hard, bro. I was just praying and praying, like, I'm praying that, you know, this not true, this not real. I'm praying that, you know, they come, you know, I'm praying that they come, like, I'm praying that they okay. I'm praying that I get the call, like, they okay. Like, I'm just hoping, praying, like, they okay. This whole time, I'm just like, I can't believe, like, I just really can't believe this right now. The next day, we had went down there to Michigan. The people was out there, you know, searching for him, looking for him. And us, we was like, we not leaving until, you know, they find him. That's our family. Like, we not about to just leave him. We found somebody, and they asked us what he had on, and we told them what he had on, and they was like, they said it was him, but they was like, it was just like he didn't make it, because he was in the water. He was in the water for too long. And my other friend, Chris, they didn't find him the same day. They found him a week. They found him a week later. For me, it was like hard on me because I was just like, I just like couldn't believe it. It was just like, I never ever would have thought, you know, this would happen. I just couldn't believe it. Still to this day, I'm just like, it's hard for me to just accept it. It don't seem right. It don't feel real. But I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I was so close to, like, I was just so close to them. Like, it was always us four until I moved. But even when I moved, like, we was still talking, you feel me? And we was still close. I mean, we was gonna always be close. And me, like, I don't really have close friends. Like, I barely even have, you know, friends that I consider friends. But they was like, you feel me, people who I loved to death. And they was like, really, like, they was like family. Every Friday, like, we were Green for V Green Friday. His last name was Green. Vincent Green was his name. And it's like every Friday they do like a V Green thing for him where you wear green every Friday. 3 months later, my sister came in my room in the morning. They was getting ready to go to school. And she came in my room and she woke me up. And she was like, Keontae, I was asleep. She came in my room, she woke me up. She was like, Keontae. And I'm like, what? She was like, Granny, our grandma passed away last night. when I tell y'all, when I heard that, like, I jumped up and I was just like, what? Like, I didn't want to believe it. I'm just like, I'm already still broke about, you know, what happened to my cousin. And when she said that, bro, I was just like, I was stuck, bro. I was so hurt. I was so hurt, bro. Like, I don't know. I was so hurt. I'm still hurt. Like, I just feel like I just got a big, like, you know, rip in my heart because she told me, she was like, yeah, Granny passed last night. And I got up, like, I jumped up so quick. I'm like, what? And she was like, Granny passed last night because she was sick. And she had been in the hospital. You know, we had went up there to see her. Even my cousin Delfonte had came with us to the hospital and saw her. And she was even asking about my cousin that had my grandma. We was talking to her. She was even asking about him. You know, she knew what happened. You know, she was like, that's sad, whatever. And then 3 months later, my sister woke me up and was like, Keontae, our granny passed last night. Like, I literally was messed up in the head. I was messed up, like, for that to happen in the same year. Like, after that, I was like crying nonstop, and like I still cry, you know, cause I miss them. And they was just like people that meant so much to me in my life, that was so close to me, who I loved so much. Like, y'all don't even understand how close we was. And my grandma, I love that lady so much, bro. Like, my grandma was like the best grandma anybody could ever have. Like, my grandma was everybody's grandma. Like, she was like, I miss my grandma so much. That lady meant so much to me. That lady meant everything to me. I loved her to pieces, but like, y'all just don't know. My grandma was everything to me. So 2016 really like tore me apart, like really broke me. That was my story time. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to hold it in. They was just two people that meant the world to me. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new. I'm leaving in the comments any other videos y'all wanna see me do, any other story times, anything. Yeah, try to stay strong for them. You know I got to. But at the same time, it's like when I cry, you know, I gotta cry because, you feel me, you know, I miss them and, you know, I love them. So, you know. So, but yeah, make sure y'all follow my social media links. Those gonna be down in the description. We'll see y'all in my next video. I'm out.